Hello guys, welcome to the platform. Once again, it's great to be back on your screen. If it happens to be your first time of joining me on this platform, please do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, comments to agree or disagree with whatever I might put across, and then do well to share or like the program to as many streams and platforms as possible. Yeah, coming about, I'm still on Chelsea, and the issue of Benoit Badiashille has come up for discussion once again, and it's long overdue. I heard Benoit Badiashille is gonna be sold. He's up for sale, and Chelsea are prepared to listen to offers for Benoit Badiashille. And this long overdue. I mean, this guy has been this good news to hear. Damn. This guy has been tripping all over. When I quite remember in the game against Liverpool, I mean, I was on my seat, and if that day I had the opportunity, I would have entered the television and kick him out of the field, away from the field, because I was kind of sitting there and Diego Jota was dribbling through him and Thiago Silva, but apparently I didn't think it was Thiago Silva's fault. Badiashille was supposed to have taken care of the situation, right? Was supposed to have taken care of the situation, right? And he allowed Diego Jota to dribble past him and scored in that 4-1 thrashing that Liverpool gave us. I mean, ever since that day, I've not been comfortable with this guy. Right, and so it's good for Chelsea to consider offers and sales for him, and because we've got so many players in that position now, with the arrival of Tosin Rabiot, and we already have Fofana. Hopefully, Fofana becomes fit. One thing about Fofana is that you can't vouch for his fitness, right? You can't confidently say he's gonna be fit. But hopefully, we've seen him training in preseason. Come on, this guy always trains in preseason, but when it comes to proper season, he's nowhere to be found. But hopefully, this time around is different for Chelsea fans to be happy to see him. And Trevor Chalobah is a player which shouldn't be sold at all. I don't know why Chelsea are contemplating on, potentially receiving offers for him. These Clear League owners should. I'm happy in the case of Badiashille, they are trying to admit that they made a mistake. There's nothing wrong to admit that you've made an error in the transfer market. Even Marina Granovskaya and Abramovich time, during that time, they made errors with some transfers in which they disposed of quickly. And initially, I was having the impression that the clearly capital owners were thinking most of the transfers that they bought for Chelsea were good enough, and they were not thinking of moving them if they aren't good enough. Because if you have players like Badiashille in our squad, and I think Badiashille for now, we are talking about defense, and you're thinking of shipping out Trevor Chalobah. This kind of crazy. Someone will say, what's up with your mind? You have a player like Badiashille, and you're contemplating on sending out Trevor Chalobah. That shouldn't be the case anyway, and I'm happy they're coming back to mind. We have Fofana, Joe Christ, Tosin Rabiot, Levi Colwell, Disasi in that same position. I think, contrary to some opinions, some people have the opinion that Disasi ain't good enough. But I think Disasi can be molded into a Rudiger, as I said last year, and I still maintain that he can be molded into a Rudiger. And I think that his fighting spirit is something that I'm quite happy with when he's on the field. And for Badiashille, he plays like a lady. A lack of aggression, for a defender to lack aggression, I think it's a cause for concern. And most defenders, if you tend to be good, you are you are meticulous with respect to how you win your tackles. This guy isn't good in tackles, and he lacks aggression. He runs like a lady. Come on. It's not that I'm dissing and I'm insulting his ability on the field. No, his potential is not up to the standard of Chelsea. That's what we're talking about, and I'm happy the clearly capital owners and with Todd Boehly have come to an agreement with most of the opinion that we the fans have, that Badiashille isn't good enough, and I'm happy he's gonna be. Offers are going to be entertained for him, and hopefully somebody will come to snatch him. I hear AC Milan is interested among Saudi Arabian clubs. They're interested in his potential services. Hopefully, we sort him out and he exits the way for us. It's nothing wrong to admit a mistake, and I'm happy these new owners are admitting for the first time, because mostly whenever we talk of Chelsea wanting to sell players, they bring out the name of Conor Gallagher and then Trevoh Chalobah. And those players are far better than the players that most of the owners, the new players that the owners bought for us. And so the earlier we realize that Badiashille isn't good enough for now, in comparison with the kind of defenders we have now, the better. Yeah. Please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, and share the program to as many viewers as possible. And hopefully I'll be giving you a tidbit with respect to the transfer window, and the issue of Michael Olise is still on. I think let me touch on that a little bit before I end this video. I want to kind of do short video for this one. I don't want it to be that long enough. And Michael Olise and the issues of Chelsea wanting to send maybe Trevoh Chalobah and I think one other player also. Is it Noni Madueke or something of that sort? This is quite crazy, right? We shouldn't allow that. We have to, if possible, negotiate for his release clause reasonably. We shouldn't be desperate in negotiations. If we kind of desperate, Crystal Palace is going to take advantage of us, right? We shouldn't be desperate in negotiations. We should be calm. Just as even last season, if you quite remember, we could have wrapped up Moises Caicedo earlier in the transfer window, but we tripped and we messed up during the last minute. Liverpool came up with an astonishing offer, which we had to counter, right? Which we countered and won the bid for Moises Caicedo. Eventually became a Chelsea player. We have to be cautious in the Olise deal, so that Crystal Palace does not take advantage of Chelsea, because I understand Bayern Munich and some other clubs are also interested in the player. Yeah, hopefully see what will happen there. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Cheers, I love you, bringing you more updates.